Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Smiling Shirt 4 here, and welcome back to some more Tokyo Mirage Sessions Fire Emblem. As in the last session, we begin Chapter 6, I think it was? Let's see, yeah, Chapter 6. We begin Chapter 6, Fire Emblem. Seriously, it's titled that, and frankly, it sent me a spark with very excitement. And yes, my grammar is not good, so don't blame me for bad stuff. Anyway, so we began Chapter 6. We came to this brand new Idolosphere created by Tiki, of all things. Didn't even know she could do that. But apparently she did. And, long story short, we've been facing trials, getting stuff ready, yada yada yada. If you guys want a better synopsis of what happened last time, well, best thing to do is check out the previous 4 videos and descriptions playlist down below. They are much clearer than I will ever be. I'm dead serious. Especially if you've seen me try and explain things for a long time now. You will know that the game itself does better than me. I is not good. But anyway, today. Now, here's a bit of a funny little side story. Now, at the end of the last session, I was hoping, you know, we had 2 prior boss party battles. We wiped them out. They were not that difficult. Then we came to here and fought against the boss of this area, and I pretty much got wiped out pretty easily. And you know, I thought that hey, it was gonna be much difficult, very difficult. You know, like the Atlus fight. You know, I thought it was gonna be a pain in the ass. Here's the thing, though. Upon finishing the session, you know, getting the first video, you know, cut and chopped, and then just processed, I decided before I went into the grinding, to actually fight the boss again. You know what happened? I took him down. First try. I'm saying this right now. For anyone that has not seen the previous video, that, you know, was basically a failed boss battle, Gharnef is a joke. Once you know the weaknesses, you can wipe them out. Which I'm going to be doing in this little session soon. And I say soon because before I get into any of this, well, there's plenty of stuff that I need to take care of. More specifically, we've got... Actually, I shouldn't do a trap work since I got the whole teleportation grid. By the way, I did not activate this last time, I believe, so make sure to activate it. I'll take it near the exit because this will make me get here a lot easier than using a trap port. I can actually get a Tiki in quicker. Yay! So yeah, first thing to do, of course, we've maxed out our weapons, and I figured I like to get something brand new to equip for the team. Actually, I think I have new weapons for some of my members, but I cannot remember specifically, so let me check that real quick. Wardrobe. I know Suki doesn't have anything. Let's see. Nothing new for Tsubasa. Either is there for Toma or Kiria. Oh yeah, we still have the Gandiva. I don't know why I didn't equip that last time. That might have been good to do. Nothing for Momori and nothing for our good friend Nishiro. So yeah, 6 out of 7 stars agree. You need new weapons. So let's talk to Tiki, skip past the Sleepless in Shibuya. No, I'm in the middle of the main story. I will wait. Yeah, welcome to the Clean Alice. You can make new cards now. Yeah. Even though I didn't exactly level up last time by much, I did go the length to actually, you know, get ourselves some more 6 stars. And because of that, not only are we able to get these new carnages, thanks to some certain fights, but we also got the ability to get more radiant skills. Huzzah! So let's get straight to that. Once we get past this, we had new range skills, and we'll talk about those in a second. Alright, current duty, it's about time. It's been far too long for me. At least it feels like it's been too long. Alright, so the Dyne Slate comes with Zeodyne, Concentrate, Dodge Lance, and ooh, Victory Cry. Okay. It's pretty effective. What does this look like? Huh. This... I'm not gonna lie, this kind of thing, I feel like this would be a, what is it? It kind of reminds me of my own little visual representation of the Arendite. I don't know why. It reminds me a lot of it. Especially if you could wield it backhanded, then it'd be the perfect Arendite. Oh, and also the name Dainsleif. They have a certain boss from Final Fantasy Type 0. I actually forgot all about that when I was first going into this, but now I remember, so yay! Let's have a tidbit there for you. I'm pretty sure Dainsleif is also another weapon in mythology, but yeah, I don't really care about any of that. Alright, next up, what we have here, the Tanthlum. Because of the piercing void... Wait, no, hold on. Whoa, hold on, I want to see this. Summary Karm provides one ally and fully restores HP. That sounds awesome. A Null Seal and Amrita cures all elements from the party except unconscious. Hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna be customizing this one a bit for certain. Maybe not the whole revive the full health. I mean, that's helpful, but not always. At the very least, I'll get that whole, cure status elements sort of thing. When I equip the 10th one, yes I do. Alright, next up we have the Huazhong Shing. Oh wait, why did I do that? Which has Inferno Strike, Fire Expertise, Charge, and Dodge Axe. Which I'm guessing you guys can pretty much figure out, so let's not spend any more time. Also, why does this thing remind me of a tipped little steel thing? Like, you put it in the fire, and the tip just like molten red. It reminds me a lot of one of those. I don't know a specific name, but hey. Something used for Tharja. The Astaroth Rod. Astaroth. What's Astaroth? I name before. Astaroth. I'll come me. But it gets Bufudine, Zandine, and Agidine. And the Makara Kam. Repels non-almighty magical attacks. Cool. If I decide to go for that, I will get that. Ooh, that actually looks pretty devastating. Looks like kind of a Bahamut on a stick. Or maybe the man-bats in his face? I don't know. That really looks fitting, though. I'll say that much. Alright, for Virion we had the Nidhogg with Grand Attack, Charge, Dodge Axe, and Myriad Arrows. That's going to be helpful. For you guys who don't know, the Myriad Arrows is basically the heavy attack version, well, I'm guessing it's heavy attack version of Arrow Rain. How I know that? Enemies, one of them in particular seems to have that move and loves to spam it. And why did I equip that? I don't know. Whatever. It's Myriad of Arrows, so I'll take that. And then finally, the Basilicos. Wait, Basilicos? What? Shield Devotion. That can help. Freezing Strike, even better than that. Kaja Boot Up, and Null Ice. Seriously though. Well, definitely looks familiar. Well, hey, so you have Basilicos. I don't know if that's the name of a specific kind of elephant, but... or anything related to elements, but... I don't know. Interesting. I'll equip that. Now, unfortunately, of all the characters, Yoshida has no new weapons to get from the looks of things, so we're just gonna have to upgrade a new weapon. Question is, what do we want? You know, let's do the Killing Edge. Get that increase to everything, including a bow slash. Yahoo! Alright. Signature Killing Edge has been me. And I'll put that right away. But alright, the carnage is out of the way. Now on to the next big thing. Next I would like to take care of the rain skills, because again we got things and I'd like to get them done right now. So let's see, how many 6 stars do I have left? 53. Man, we already went through that. I had 73 of these by the, prior to this, but apparently not. So Visionary Suki, same effect as Director Suki, but the target change after a session overkill will occur once more. Seriously, I don't get... Oh, wait a minute, actually, now I think about it. One of the times when I was grinding, I can't remember when this was, but one thing I noticed is that there's only a certain amount of times where you can actually change targets. Prior, you could knock out one, then you could knock out two, and then even if you knocked out a third one, it'd be stuck on that third one. So that's what they mean by that. I just remembered it, so thank you, Brian, for actually doing something good. So yeah, definitely getting that is very helpful. Well, assuming you're able to actually do that, but I guess if you're, just finding certain things, actually, it'd probably be more of a hindrance of anything else, because you're trying to grind specific items from certain enemies. A passive repertoire and another skill to the passive skills. That'd be very helpful. I'll take that. Maybe I should worry about getting these passive stuff first, or these extra slot stuff before I go for the other big stuff. Let's see. Gigawatt charge. EP for electric phase is less. Sword hand twitches, protects canvas member being sealed. That actually might be very helpful. Oh yeah, definitely for session skills. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Right, there's session repertoire. Sword hand switches, I'll wait a bit for that one. A little bit. For Tsubasa, we got Soaring Girl. Okay, increases evade against bow affinity attacks. That could be very helpful later, but not right now. Dante heals 1 HP. Now that was that thing. HP Fitness. Passive repertoire. Does she also have the? Yeah, she does session repertoire. I'll wait. Let's get the session repertoires first. Anything else, and then we'll do the passive repertoires. Because again, those will be more just as helpful. Alright, so that's one session repertoire. Get another one. Skip past all of this. Come on. There we go. Another one down here. And we're just going through all these 6-star prestiges. And again, I had 73 of these before beginning this whole session. And the fact that we're down to this many is kind of... It really is. But anyways, we almost got all the session ones. Alright, there's that. Another one. Anything else? And here we go. And we've only got 11 left from the looks of things. So I guess just the best thing to do is buy one useful skill. Suki, what do you have? Yeah, sword hand switches, that's definitely helpful. No ceiling for you, my friend. Mind Surge maybe, but definitely not that. And yeah, I think I'll just save the rest for later. When I have more stuff. Alright then. So now that all of that's been taken care of, let's actually head on back to the fight. And this time, let's actually win it. Because again, not that difficult. Once you know what you're doing. Once you know the weaknesses, it pretty much falls flat on its face. Alright though. Let's do this. Let's do this. Then just make sure we don't have to do all that again. I'll do a quick little save in a brand new slot. There you go. There we go. Alright. I think there's presents. Let's proceed. Wait for it. Alright. And then just for your guys' sake, I'm just going to skip past everything. If you guys have not seen this, well, you need to check out the previous video, obviously. But yeah, just going to skip past all this, let it do its thing, yada yada yada, shout, dragon, etc., take all spirits. You guys know the drill by this point. And then once it pops up, here we go, skip the event. Alright, let's actually do this time. A fight that's supposed to be difficult? Oh boy. With his own little special entrance, here he comes. Your one, your only villain, the great evil sorcerer, Gharnef! Who for some reason has a lightning body, which makes no sense, especially with his head. More on that later. Right, let's go with Suki. You know what they say, second time's a charm, right? Or I guess fifth in this case. Or however many times I did this prior. But the point is, let's take him now! Alright. So, first thing we're gonna do here. As you guys know, if you were paying attention to the last episode, Gharnef here is weak to wind. That's the starting point. Hit him hard with wind. Now if you can get Suki to begin this, you might want to do yourself a favor and cast the Rakukaja on the defense lower thing. If it's possible. Unfortunately this time I got Tsubasa first, which it's not going to be that big of a deal, but you know, still. It's a bit different. After we've done that, get to a little Rotunda. The defense lower, and then we'll have Toma do his thing. Hit him with a wind! Strike! Yeah! Then see powerful strike plus HP, damage all enemies, multiple suicidal home. Let's make this funny and have the dog take him out. That'll be so hilarious. So hilarious. But yeah, so far, so good. Not too bad. We've not been hurt directly. Everything's pretty good. There it goes. Yes, doggy. Bang, 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 bang. Congratulations, Barry, my friend. You're there, self-gone. And then on to the next section, getting ourselves some 5-star procedures. We got 1 6-star procedure. That's good, that's good. 2 of them, not bad. Even better, even better, even better. And a few thousand men. Perfect Ben. Yeah, I say Ben. Alright, there's a critical. And look at that, Powers of the Ace is already revealed. Better than last time already. And then the first thing he's gonna do is Spirit Calling. Exactly what it sounds like. He's giving some friends for a little bit of assistance. I'm gonna panic if I were you. These guys are also a bit of a joke. Again, especially if you know their elements. So let those guys come in. He'll do another thing. Don't pull up Mind Surge. Now, what would be as lucky as last time, or... Oh, actually, less lucky. Everyone got afflicted with that. Usually it's either Tomo or Tsuki, or both of them. I don't think sponsors are been affected by that, though. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Alright, so we've done that. Next thing we're gonna do is a bit of a Piercing Void. Piercing Void is good for these guys. Just pierce the heavens. They're weak to it, as well as a bit of electricity, which our good old friend Ellie is going to demonstrate right about now. There you go. And once this session has concluded, you've pretty much taken out half of its HP. Oh, and the best part, looks like it's been the latest turn. Very, very helpful. Alright, let's continue on with our thing. This time around, let's do a little bit of Matseo. You'll get a little damage to the others as well. Let's do this thing. Unfortunately, no session to, or not session, duo art to add to the mix, but hey, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now what happened. Because we will never, ever give up the fight. Hey, hey! Perfect. Now all we gotta do... Javelin Rain! And take him out! Yep, take out that one, and we can move on to the next target. We'll be able to take him out this turn, but hey, we're very close to it. Just keep shooting him with all of those elements. All those glaciers and electricities and blazings and etc, etc, etc. Alright, there's Performa Agadine, not affected. It's Tsubasa by much. Thank you, resistance. And then comes the Feral Trance. This you gotta be a little bit worrisome, but if you get rid of these guys quickly, it shouldn't be anything. Oh, and check it out, my Surge of Been Cured, perfect. So now all I gotta do is focus on this guy. Basically, this will power him up for 1 term, it seems. And then eventually, yeah, let's do a heal. Basically, what was going on? It'll power it up for a turn, and then it'll give it a little area of effect attack, which you would want to avoid, if anything else. So I definitely recommend it. Is that thing... How's that thing not dead yet? Oh right, forgive me, I forgot. By the time this thing ends, then we should be good. Give me. There you go. Takes out that guy, and now we get another session on Gharnef. So far, so good. Now then, Squaw's gonna be cured? No, she's not. Oh well. Alright, let's just keep on going. Zendainaru! We got this! We're almost halfway there! We're almost done! Let's end this soon! Yeah, so far so good. We've never been once near the brink of death, thank goodness. Our lives have become much easier. Alright, then, win! Strike! No too hard from there, but fine by me. As long as we're dealing some massive damage! And split up the horizon! Here goes up again, the Mind Surge. Is the effect this time? Let's find out! Goes for Toma, that's usually how it works. Oh, and then this time he does improve it! Negative effect attack, be careful of that. Oh, perfect! Just in time for a Meteora. Seal up the party. The next turn, while his defense is still lowered, I think. Let me see. Yeah, this is the last turn for his defense. We have a full special meter. We're going to perform an empty weight. And pierce through his chest into the heavens. Let's go. Time 4. Cross slash. Perfect. And now he is a little more weak, I guess, to every element. Well, most elements, anyway. Not to ice, unfortunately. To blaze, no. And again, not to ice. But he is now vulnerable to lances and axes. Very helpful. Very helpful stuff. And then, wind strike. Here we go. Hit him hard. And look at this. He's at red HP. And none of us have died yet. Oh, if only I had given it a second chance, we might have actually done well last time. We might even be able to go on for the actual 2-hour session. That would have been awesome. But hey, can't change fate, right? I can die. Ooh, that's actually powerful. Good thing the others aren't here. Oh wait, hold on. Good thing we got that endurance hit. But alright. He's still weakened? Yeah, he's still weakened. So, while his thing is also lowered to another Rakunda, now let's hit him hard. Zindine! Hey! Yeah! Perfect. Natural Charm and Great Heal now. We're getting this the right way. With the power of wind and friendship! Ah, man, it feels so good to have such an easy boss battle. After the Atlus fight, well, this feels like an actual breather. And now my fingers are seized. Yeah, look at that! Wait for it! Overkill! I feel so much better. So much better. And down goes the evil tyrant himself. Although I've got a bad feeling this is not going to be the last time we see of him. Unless there's some kind of secret guy pulling the strings, in which case, yeah. Woo! Yeah, see, this is what I mean before. He's just a giant head and then with the blue body. It's so odd to me. It's just a floating, severed head. Granted, Gharnef was... Wait, no, Gangrel was like that. Why do I keep mixing up the two names? Granted, Gangrel was like that, but still. Yeah, he's done.